Coming up on UT 10 News in HD, texting and crime fighting go hand in hand.
And we'll also look into Valentine's Day gifts for men.
Plus, Heather Klatt covered the hardwood battles of I-75. Your news in 10 minutes starts now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ashley Karsten.
And I'm Georgina White.
Last Wednesday, the University of Toledo held the Citizens United debate at the Law Center.
And I had the chance to watch it unfold. The debate presented both sides to the Supreme Court's decision which granted corporations, unions, and other organizations the same First Amendment rights as people.
A great opportunity to talk about an issue that has for generations not been discussed in the public.
Greg Coleridge and Bradley A. Smith each got 15 minutes to present, and the audience got to ask questions at the end. Coleridge was glad for the invitation.
We tend not to think of corporations as being people, but actually under the current Constitution, our Constitution, they are. And that poses, I think, not just problematic economic problems, but more significantly, political problems.
50 people attended the debate, which was free for the Toledo community. UT has been celebrating Black History Month since January 30th. Reporter Heather Dotson was at the latest events in the Student Union.
Organizations such as the Student African American Brotherhood and the Black Student Union are holding events that will help educate, honor, and celebrate Black history.
I feel like these events encourage Black students in general just to be more involved, to be able to make a change in the world, and also just, I guess, make a difference.
The events included are a poetry slam, a soul food luncheon, a bake sale, and a lecture series. There are still 9 events remaining, including the Black Student Union's fashion show on February 24th. I'm Heather Dotson for UT 10 News.
The university police have a new way to communicate with students on campus. Now anyone can send a text message to UTPD about anything suspicious. This new program is called Text-a-Tip and is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. A dispatcher receives a text through monitor and sends an officer to the location.
There are some occasions where someone is somewhat reluctant to make that phone call to campus police about something suspicious that's going on.
To send a tip, text the number 69050 with the keyword UTPD.
UT is focusing more on the student experience.
Reporter Vicrina Aberdeen takes a new look into this program.
The Office for the Student Experience unveiled their new website, Rocket Rapid Response. Launched on February 2nd, the site is intended for students to leave comments, questions, and feedback for the university.
We're a generation of people who want answers, they want them fast, and we usually use the online source for a lot of things that we do. So we want to meet the student where they're at.
Students and family can comment anytime on the website, and the office will respond within 24 business hours of the post. The office hopes that this website will address any issues faster and easier than before.
It saves the student time, that gets the problem resolved, and that gets the situation resolved. And I feel like that's very good for our student body to have.
To leave a comment, question, or concern, visit www.utoledo.edu/feedback. I'm Vicrina Aberdeen for UT 10 News.
The Learning Enhancement Center is offering a peer assistance program for struggling students. Reporter Rosalind Munez looked into how it works.
Supplemental instruction is a program designed to help students in difficult classes.
Students who came 3 to 5 times had 85% of those students had a B or better.
And are led by undergraduates who have successfully passed those courses.
I really enjoy when I can help them to get a difficult topic and see their face light up when they finally understand.
Study sessions take place all over UT's campus. For more information, visit the Learning Enhancement Center website. I'm Rosalind Munez for UT 10 News.
The College of Law was recently ranked one of the top 20 law schools by the National Jurist magazine and is also considered one of the best value law schools in the nation. Several factors keeping the school nationally ranked include a low student to faculty ratio, and 87% of UT Law students pass the bar exam. According to FindTheBest.com, 92.5% of UT Law School graduates have job offers. Valentine's Day is usually focused on women, but what do the men want this year?
Reporter Vince DiGuglielmo was on campus playing Cupid.
Our men are often forgotten on Valentine's Day. What would their ideal gift be? I asked some male students on campus, and their answers may surprise you.
I'm not really into materialistic things. Something that, just, really comes from the heart, because anybody can buy, a gift with money, but something that's actually, meaningful.
Most of the time, if it's my Valentine, probably just her company, but if you're going to talk material gifts, 6-pack of Bud Light.
Quality time. Not too expensive, and it works.
Even if you're short on money this year, you can come up with a great gift. Other popular answers were a home-cooked meal, a sentimental homemade card, and candy. I'm Vince DiGuglielmo for UT 10 News.
I'm Heather Klatt, and this is your UT 10 Sports. It was Rivals Saturday for the Rocket basketball teams as they both took on the Bowling Green Falcons. The women started the day off at Savage Arena in front of a crowd of over 5,000 fans. The ladies were coming into the game with an 8-2 conference record against an undefeated Falcon team. Trailing by 14 late in the first half, Lucretia Smith finds Ima Zanagara coming in from the outside for the layup. And on to the second half. The ladies trying to close in on BG's lead. Yolanda Richardson spins out and up for the basket, bringing UT within 5. And bringing it down the court, Andola Dortch flosses her way through the defense and up for an easy layup. With just over a minute left, Richardson hits Ingersoll for nothing but net, giving the Rockets their first lead since the beginning of the game. The Rockets went on to win the Battle of I-75 with a final score of 52-50. Coach Tricia Cullop says the team needs to concentrate on the rest of conference play.
I'm very proud of our players for winning, but life goes on. We've got the rest of the conference to worry about, and I'm proud that we're sitting where we are right now, but it's going to be a long haul heading forward.
Later that night, the men traveled to BG to take on the Falcons for the first time in the new Stroh Center. Starting off strong, Ryan Pearson sets a pick for Julius Brown to go around and shoot to the rafters, nailing a three-pointer. Midway through the second half, Curtis Dennis fakes a three and spins up for the 2 instead, putting the Rockets up by 6. Trying to take back the lead, Dennis sinks a 3 to bring the Rockets within 2. He had a career high of 5 three-pointers. But it wasn't enough. The Rockets fell to BG for the 4th straight year with a final score of 66-63. Coach Todd Kowalczyk says the Rockets' play will improve with time.
We're young. We've had some frustrating moments this year. We're going to be fine. We're going to get a lot better. We've got some really good young players. Don't feel sorry for Toledo. We'll be fine.
While Northwest Ohio was heating up on the hardwood, the UT softball team was in California for the Fresno State kickoff tournament. The team played 5 games over a 3-day span, but only took away 1 win against Long Beach State. Toledo took a 3-1 lead in the top of the second and sealed the 4-2 victory by a Long Beach error in the 7th inning. The ladies will not start regular season play until after spring break. And in other sports, the women's tennis team played at Michigan State this weekend, but fell short 5-2.
Sounds like all 3 teams had a little trouble this weekend, but the women pulled it off against BG.
Yes, they did, but they have a tough end of the season coming up with games versus Eastern and Western Michigan, who they both fell to earlier in the season.
Well, thanks, Heather. That's it for UT 10 News. For the latest breaking news from campus and bios from all UT 10 reporters, go to our website, ut10news.com.
And you can always watch our award-winning newscast on YouTube and Facebook, where you can get caught up on all of your campus news whenever you want. For Gina White, Heather Klatt, and all of our crew, I'm Ashley Karsten. Have a great week, and stay tuned for more news from the UT campus.